Earth signs. My name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. This is your July 2021 Spirited Messages. So all the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, welcome. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. You'll be notified every time I do a video when you go into subscriptions. However, if you don't know, I put a video out every Saturday. However, next Saturday, I am taking the week off, so I will be back the following week for your August 2021 readings. So all of the Earth signs, let's get into your July spirited messages. The first one is to be fair, and it's upside down. Time to let go. Treasure chest. Treasure island. It's a treasure chest and it's upside down, and fork in the road and it's upside down. So what this reading is telling me is like something has not been fair to you. You've been off balance. This is lawsuits, this is justice, this is injustice, this could be a divorce, this could be something threw you off and you're off of balance, and you know what, it's not fair, and it's okay that it's not fair. It's time to go. The spirit is calling you. You are going into the unknown. Whatever this wasn't right for you, it threw you off balance, and it isn't right for you anymore. And this is the divine calling you because there's more, and you know it. You're being called, and you're going. Is this gonna knock your piggy bank upside down? Absolutely. This is probably one of the scariest times in your life, and it is linked to finances. It is linked to money. It is linked to security, and it is scary as shit because you guys, Earth signs, you guys are about material things, the material world, what it looks like, all of that stuff, and you're being thrown off your square. And is it scary as shit? Absolutely. Yes, it is. And it is hard. It's not saying this is easy, but the way you were living, what you've been doing, how you've been doing it isn't right for you anymore. So it's all about, you guys are answering a call from the divine. Honestly, when this happens to you, when this is happening to you, it's so scary, but staying the other way wasn't right for you either. And that it honestly, if you aren't able to get yourself out of a situation that isn't right for you, it will be done for you. So if you're in a relationship that you can't get out of, something will happen to make you get out of it. The person will cheat on you. Something, I hate saying that because it's not just about cheating. It could be somebody else is in an addiction, or they're a workaholic, or whatever. Usually opposites attract, but they don't last. And we're here to learn lessons from each other. And maybe somebody held up a mirror to you and you didn't want to see it, but now you can't not see it. It's like once you see it, you can't unsee it. And this is about taking action, and you will do it when the time is right for you. And maybe you've already done it. I'm going to tell you, your process has started long before the actual act of being able to remove yourself out of it really happens. So it's going to throw your money upside down. This is asking you to trust the divine, and then the fork in the road. Like, you're going to have more than one way to go. And a lot of times, always afraid of, what if I do it wrong? This is the divine letting me know, to let you guys know, you can't do it wrong, and you're not going to. You're going to have help. You're going to have guidance and you're going to have direction. The sport is going to show up. It will be there for you if you allow it. And part of this process is you allowing the support to come in. So this is like you guys are starting to take the cotton out of your ears and you're putting it in your mouth. And honestly, you guys, hard to do, earth signs. I'm very proud of you. This is not an easy process. And a lot of times it is our ego being removed from us. And what do I mean when I'm telling you guys this? Part of having your ego removed. So your ego is working out of your head. And a lot of times we need our ego. We need it to protect us. We need it to keep us safe. We needed it as a survival tool. I heard before, your ego is not your amigo, but honestly, your amigo is your ego is your amigo until it's not. You needed your ego in order to be safe, in order to survive, and in order to protect yourself. This is the divine letting you know that you no longer need that in order to survive. If you truly want to be happy, this has gotta go away. But it's peeling the onion. You guys are peeling the onion. And how do you peel an onion? One layer at a time. And guess what you do when you peel onions or cut onions? You fucking cry. And you know why you cry? Because you're grieving the loss of what you thought you should have and didn't get. That is normal. Before you start developing compassion for yourself and others, a lot of times what I used to think, you can't miss what you never had. Yes, you can. And you do. And it's okay too. It is okay to grieve what you never had, or what you wanted, or what you needed, or what you didn't get. This is normal. There is nothing wrong with you. There is a grieving process, and I'm thinking that you guys have been in it, and it might come out as anger. It might come out as depression. Really what it is fear, and it is being removed from you and for you. And it happens a little bit at a time. You can't speed this process up. The only way you can speed it up is to go do things that are fun, that bring you joy, make you happy, and that get you out of yourself. So helping other people, but helping other people not to the point that you're avoiding yourself or hurting yourself. So this next card says balance. So this is where you're going to come in and get some balance. And it says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So you guys, you are starting to get the balance. You're working into the balance. So I'm going to explain to you about balance. And my girlfriend gave me a great way to let you know about it. So I used to feel like a 0, and I had to act like a 10. And I'll tell you what, it was fucking exhausting. And it is painful, and it is hard. And so what you guys are working on, what I'm working on is how to be a 5. Not a 10, not a 0. How to be a 5. And how to be a 5, sometimes you might be a 9, sometimes you might go back to a 2. One day you might be a 7, and then you go back to a 0. One day you go back up to a 10, and you swing by, and maybe you're a 4. It takes a long time for that pendulum to even out. So it is normal to go back and forth. And maybe you guys have been going back and forth like a ping pong ball. You're gonna get the balance. An affirmation, you guys, you can put stickers up, you can put index cards up. This is a practice. This is a daily practice, but a great affirmation would be to write it down and put it on a mirror. You can also screenshot this. I don't know if you can see it. I'll hold it up for a minute, but I'll let you know what it says again. It says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So what is this letting me know? It's letting me know that you guys are starting to pick up the feather and you're starting to put down the bat. I'm so proud of you. The divine is so proud of you. This is not an easy process. Usually the rug got pulled out from under you, or it felt like it did. You guys, the divine is your carpet, and you're starting to know that. The next one says success. I know there is no greater goal than love. You know what? It's like, try paying your bills with love, Michelle. Guess what? I'm paying my bills with love right now. I never thought I would say that, but I am. I am not physically working. I was in an accident. I had to file for Social Security disability. I received public assistance. I get food stamps, or it's now like a card. I have public, state health insurance right now. All my needs are being met, and what I am giving out into the world right now is love. And that is what I'm paying my bills on. Is it humbling? Absolutely. Am I embarrassed of it? Not anymore. I can't keep giving to the world to the point that I hurt and harm myself. One of the things that came to me, I was in an accident and I was self-employed, not married, no husband, and I could not physically go back to work. And I was trying anyway. But the day I got up and I thought, I'm going to do it anyway, what came to me is, God does not want me to harm or hurt myself for money or for any other reason. Let me repeat to you, God does not want me to harm or hurt myself for money or for any other reason. And I felt it. I was able to follow it. It was like this peace came over me. It was awesome. And then it passes. And then that fear crept right back. Holy shit. What if this doesn't? What if, every person told me, Michelle, you need to get a lawyer for Social Security disability. I didn't get one. I got denied twice. I had people looking at me like I was crazy. I finally got the lawyer because I knew I had to. And I'm being divinely supported right now. I know I'm not meant to do Social Security disability forever. I know that I'm meant to get well. However, I am paying my bills on love, and what has been removed for me is my fear, my guilt, and my shame that I am accepting help right now. But guess what? I'm the happiest I've ever been. So you can pay your bills on love. I'm living proof of it, just so you know. The next one is humor. It says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So this is Buddha, and he is laughing. So this is letting me know, you guys, laughter. Part of your healing process, earth signs, is laughter and joy and lightening up and being happy. And maybe you guys have been so serious for so long. So this is like, you need to get back to that little boy or little girl and start laughing again. What you guys have been through, and I know it, is hell. And being able to lighten up and have fun and laugh from your belly. This is a job. It is. Sounds so easy to do. not when your ego has been guarding and protecting you for your whole life. So as this process is happening for you guys, I am letting you know, not me, it's the divine speaking through me, you guys are allowed to have fun. You're allowed to have joy, and you're allowed to have laughter, and you need to do that more. So permission to have some fun, okay? You don't have to be so serious all the time, Earth signs. All right, I'm gonna read from the Spirit of the Animal cards to finish up your reading, Earth signs. So let's see, it says raccoon, inventor. You guys are inventors. Decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and juggle them well. So you guys, okay. So raccoons, they remind me like maybe you guys had to be sneaky or feel like you needed to manipulate in order to get what you want and what you need. You don't have to manipulate to get your wants and your needs met. That is a false truth. It is not true. But what is in this picture of these raccoons, and they are adorable, by the way, you guys are so cute, is a butterfly. So you are learning that you have wings. It is safe to fly. You're great planners. You're great inventors. You don't have to control everything. Your needs and your wants will be met, even without manipulating to get them. How do you do this, Michelle? It actually isn't a doing, it's an undoing. So I said this in a video before for you guys, but I'm gonna say it again. Don't just do something, sit there. Holy shit, that is harder than doing something. So you guys, as much as you're inventors, you're not beers, you're human doings, and this is asking you to be a human being. So as this process of unfolding is happening for you, yoga, meditation, getting out in nature, spending some time alone and within, that is a job. That is more of a job than what you guys do to control, to plan, to figure out how am I going to make this happen. It's going to come to you and for you if you can allow yourself to be in the present, to relax and try and let go a little bit. It's hard to do, especially because you guys have worked so hard to guard and protect yourself. So I'm going to tell you right now, you are safe. You are safe, Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You don't live there anymore. The next one is Deer, and it says love. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. You guys, animals, deer, nature, birds, this speaks to you. There's something about nature that you feel grounded, you feel at peace when you see these animals. Be gentle with yourself. This is saying you are learning how to be gentle with yourself. I was saying you guys have put the bat down. Congratulations. This is not easy to do. You've been carrying that bat for so long, and you're starting to realize you don't need it anymore. It is exhausting. And you're starting to heal with the power of love because you're starting to see and feel that the support is out there for you. It might not be showing up in the ways that you think or thought it should. A lot of times, you guys, we go to our family for support. Our family is supposed to like us, they're supposed to love us, and they're supposed to accept us. So we think, right? Chances are most families are not able to do that, and they're not able to heal us or help us get better. A lot of times, in order to heal through love, it is not going to show up through our biological family. We're going to have to go outside of that in order to heal, in order to feel love. You start to think, how can other people feel this for me when my own family doesn't? Your own family isn't capable of that. This is why the divine is sending you out there to get it, to bring it back to your family, and to show them how it's done. This is not a job that the divine, they didn't pick just anybody. They picked you, because the divine knows you can handle this. You are breaking the chain for your family. You are breaking the cycle for your family. If you are married and have children, you're doing it for other families too. It's not just your own. So you guys have been chosen to break the cycle for your family. This is deep shit, and it's hard. And the divine is calling you. You guys know that. If you're watching my videos, you know that the divine is calling you. How you answer that, one day at a time. You can say a prayer, ask God, the divine, guardian angels, ancestors, whoever you believe in, whatever it is for you, to start sending you signs and showing you the way and guiding you and sending you the people who are going to help you heal through love. I'm also going to show you guys, I made a God box. In the pandemic, it says let go. It says pray. Whenever I'm worried about anything, I write it down. Like when I first started with this God box, I would just put in what I wanted and put the date on it. And now I'm like, dear God, please allow, and I put another person in there. It's not just for me anymore, but I put other people in there. A friend of mine is trying to manifest a trip. So I put, please allow Ben to get to Tibet, because Ben wants to go to Tibet. So like, and then I put thank you, love Michelle, and I put the date on it. So like, it's like a manifestation box. This is a physical act of what you can do, of asking the divine or spirit to take your fears, to take your worries, to make it feel like you're doing something, put something out there to start manifesting your people showing up. So just so you guys know, there are physical ways that you can ask the divine to show you how to guide you, where to guide you, and where to go. The next one is Raven, and it's a shaman. You are the creator and magician. Use your gifts for good. There is a power in your wisdom and your words. Connect with the elemental spirits and glide you through the world. Claim your place as a keeper of the mysteries. So you guys, shamanism is animals, and maybe animals speak to you, and this is part of your journey. You're drawn to shamanism, which is the spirit animals. And if you guys are looking for a deck of oracle cards, the spirit of the animal oracle cards are really good. I'll hold it up closer. If you're looking and want to receive messages, there's a bunch of spirited animal oracle cards if you're into that. But it sounds like you are drawn to animals, and animals are drawn to you. So I'm thinking that your connection, the way you feel connected to the divine mostly, is out in nature and out through animals. And God, that's amazing and incredible. And so when you are outdoors, when you're in nature, when you see nature, this is when you feel it, when you feel this power. So There's a power in your wisdom and words, and people need to hear that from you, earth signs. You guys are light workers, you are healers, and you are meant to spread the message to the world. So you guys need to get your message out there, especially, you know why? Because of the ego. So the whole ego thing, one of the things I want to talk to you guys about the ego is the ego, a lot of times, how I was saying, it guards you and protects you and keeps you safe, and you need it. So you guys are information buffs, you're readers, you need all the information that you can. So now you're starting to get this divine connection, you know, and as it's happening, you're here to help the people who are using their egos to keep them safe and to protect them of how this process has began and started and is going for you, because you're going to help the people who don't feel safe to feel safe, because you know what it's like, because you did it too. So all of the earth signs, this is your spirited message for the month of July. This is your sign signing off. If you're still watching, thank you so much, and please subscribe to my channel.